Sometimes it's not that Michelin star, Sambal and whatnot, but it's a taste that you grew up. Bring back to my primary school days, me running around, it just transport you to that, I'm gonna queue at my makcik stall and I'm gonna get some goreng pisang before I go home. So it's all that package of memories.
It's like that moment in Ratatouille, right? When Ego tasted the ratatouille and he gets transported back.
Let's call it ratatouille moment.
Hi everyone, I'm Pam and I'm here with a brand new series called Flavour Memories. And in each episode, I'll speak with a different Singaporean to find out a little bit more about the one dish that they have very fond memories of and would like to see me recreate in my home kitchen. So today I'll be calling Imran. He's also a chef. And he recently told me about this dish called Goreng Pisang with Sambal. Goreng Pisang is quite a common dish, but I've never ever had it with Sambal, so I'm quite interested to talk to him to find out more.
Just, thinking about it, my mind goes fireworks. The dish we spoke about was actually Goreng Pisang. Every day after school, I would drop by this makcik store. The special thing about Goreng Pisang, right? The makcik was like, okay, Goreng Pisang in plastic bag. But she put her sambal on it. That has been 20 plus years. How magical food is 20 plus years, and you still can remember how it looks, how it tastes, how it smells.
When you first heard of the idea of Goreng Pisang Sambal, do you feel like it was very strange?
Last time, Goreng Pisang, there's no two ways about it. But until this, makcik does, okay, I have Goreng Pisang and I'm gonna serve it with my sambal. Everybody who orders the Goreng Pisang, there must be sambal to it. There's no like, makcik, I want Goreng Pisang but no sambal. Nope. The entire school will go to this makcik store just for the Goreng Pisang and that sambal.
But what's so special about that particular sambal?
It's like a dark, rich, liquidy sambal. It's not like the paste that we normally see. The spice, the sweetness, the tanginess, perfect. And I've not seen anywhere in Singapore. I tried to even do it, but just cannot get it right.
Okay, thanks for your time. I'll update you again, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Enjoy your morning.
You too.
So to prepare the sambal for this recipe, I'm using my sambal tumis recipe. So that's basically onions, garlic, lemongrass, belacan, and also some dried chilies that I've soaked beforehand. So you just want to grind that into a smooth paste and then fry it over low heat in lots of oil. So the paste will slowly darken in color and it will become like a deep brick red. To replicate Imran's flavor memory of this dish, I'm thinning the sambal down with quite a bit of water just so that it's like flowing off a spoon. And just want to season it with some tamarind, or what we call asam, some salt and some sugar. So now that we're happy with how the sambal looks and how it tastes, I'm gonna start making the goreng pisang batter. We're gonna create what is called a base batter. Basically, you whisk together rice flour, baking powder, salt and water until it forms a smooth mixture. I'm gonna be steaming some grated tapioca because Imran says that this will give the bananas a honeycomb texture. And then I'm gonna put them in the blender with some base batter and water. We're just gonna blend it until it's smooth. So now we're gonna fill a wok with some oil. You want enough oil so that the bananas have enough room to move. So set that over high heat while we peel some bananas and coat them in the batter. ignoring me. I know you're so busy, but I just wanted to show you my goreng pisang.
Wow.
Rice,
Okay.
sambal, brinjal. So that's the goreng pisang.
Okay.
Let me show you the sambal. So is it like this consistency? Or
Oh
thinner?
yes, that's perfect consistency.
Really? And what about the
Yep.
color?
Should be a little darker,
Darker.
but this is pretty dark enough. Yeah.
Okay.
What's your experience like having goreng pisang with sambal?
I actually really like the flavor combination. When you have bananas and sambal, it just takes it to like a different dimension. It's like really good. I would never think of pairing bananas with sambal. It's so shocking that, you know, in other countries like Japan, we treat deep fried things like tempura as an art form, right?
Yep.
But back home in
Yep.
Singapore, goreng pisang is so cheap. No one thinks of it as an art form, you know what I mean?
I'll go banana goreng pisang hunting today, and I will tag you definitely.
Okay, thanks Imran. Take care.
Thank you. You enjoy your day. You take care.
Bye.
Bye.
See you.
So goreng pisang is such a common snack in Singapore, but for some reason I've never ever seen it with sambal in my life. And to be honest, at the start of this episode, I felt a little bit skeptical about the flavor combination, but I can tell you now that it really does work. So if you'd like to try this combination for yourself, there is a link to the recipe down below. And if you'd like to see more episodes, then subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell to get more updates. So I'll see you in the next episode.